Minister, we know that you have the 31 million on that, and you're spreading it across 3 broad categories. For the smaller estates, for example, that would a solution would provide also a solution to the wider village and the wider community. Have you made a decision on how you're going to distribute that 31 million across those 3 categories? Would you not accept that if you're spending some of it on ones that will have a wider community benefit, there's going to be more people benefit out of it, and that you can also address or bring into play zoned ground that isn't developed and that has plannings ready on it? You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, deal with unfinished estate and bring in zoned ground into consideration. Have you decided how you're going to spend that 30 million across those categories, and could you prioritise one category over another? Have you thought about it? Would you consider it? And could schemes that are already, after going through the assessment, could they not, instead of being held back while you're looking at everybody else, could they not be released to get on with their business?
Have to be analysed by the expert panel. I'm not going to prejudge what the expert panel will decide. There's criteria set down there. It's in conjunction with local authorities. Local authorities have done their homework to try to work out as best they possibly could the cost to do this work. Are some of them shovel-ready? How easy is it to tap into the current system? Naturally, if there's other planning gains around that, that will be looked at. Of course, it will be. But the priority here is, and I presume your priority is the same, to help those people who have been left stranded in a very difficult position. That's what this is about. This is about taking in charge existing estates where people were failed in the past. That's number 1 criteria here. Naturally, where some of these estates are alongside existing Irish water infrastructure, an infrastructure that has capacity for the future, that will be a benefit as well. But this work prioritises about taking in charge existing estates, housing estates that are built in an unsatisfactory manner, service unsatisfactory with infrastructure, and are vulnerable to future issues in relation to wastewater mainly, and in some cases water as well.